This is a recent study of the powerful psychedelic compound NN-DMT. It's actually the largest survey of DMT experiences that's ever been done, and it contains some truly incredible findings. A team of researchers at Johns Hopkins University surveyed 2,561 DMT experiencers about their most profound DMT experience. And it found that 80% of the sample reported that DMT fundamentally changed their metaphysical worldview. 65% of the sample said that their experience with DMT was among the top 5 most spiritually significant experiences of their entire lives. But here's one finding that really stands out. 50% of people who self-identified as an atheist before their DMT experience no longer identified as an atheist after their experience. Let me repeat that. 50% of atheists no longer identified as an atheist after their experience with DMT. I mean, how incredible is that? This is a simple molecule which naturally occurs in the human body and all throughout the natural world. And yet, as a psychedelic, it clearly goes straight to the heart of some of life's biggest metaphysical questions. In his book, DMT, the Spirit Molecule, Dr. Rick Strassman describes DMT as a personal encounter with the Big Bang, God, cosmic consciousness, the source of all being. Whatever we call it, we know we have met the fundamental bedrock and fountainhead of existence. The DMT experience only lasts around 15 minutes, and yet it's so profound and compelling that it consistently shifts people's perspective as to whether or not God exists. And my friends, I am a living example of this very transformation. I mean, for many years, I was an atheist and a materialist. The word spirituality meant absolutely nothing to me. But after just a few DMT experiences, it completely shifted my worldview. For me, DMT opened up what felt like an out-of-body experience, where subjectively I traveled to other realms or planes or dimensions of existence that felt like a direct encounter with a divine reality. It felt like a trip to the afterlife. I mean, truly beyond words, it felt like I came face to face with the infinite or eternal source of all of life. In fact, DMT convinced me that we're not human beings having spiritual experiences. Fundamentally, we are spiritual beings who are right now having a temporary human experience. Now, it's been well documented in numerous studies that psychedelic substances can offer so-called God encounter experiences. We have thousands of well-documented case reports of this. And research has also demonstrated that DMT experiences closely resemble accounts of near-death experiences, as I've discussed in previous videos. And here's the question, I mean, what are we to make of all of this? Mainstream science, materialist science, insists that all of these profound visionary experiences are nothing more than hallucinations in the brain that have no bearing on the nature of reality. But is that really true? I mean, ultimately, no one knows, right? I think that that's a lazy interpretation of what's clearly an astonishing mystery. As I've been discussing for several years here on this channel, DMT could be a tool enabling us to directly interface with other realms, dimensions, aspects of reality, a greater spiritual reality that is very real, just as real as this lifetime, but has yet to be discovered by modern science. And of course, this is what shamans, mystics, and spiritual visionaries have been telling us for thousands of years all around the world. What do you think, though? Please comment down below. Are DMT experiences evidence of a greater spiritual reality, or are they best understood as hallucinations in the brain? Thank you as always for joining me here on Cosmic Consciousness, where we'll continue exploring psychedelics and all things related to opening minds and exploring the mystery of consciousness. Please subscribe and hit that bell icon to support this conscious community. You can also visit me on Patreon and I'll appreciate it so much. Thanks again, and I'll see you back here very soon.